Have you ever felt that your self-improvement efforts seem busy but go nowhere? Today, I will reveal common mistakes that sabotage personal growth and show how to break the cycle with simple shifts that actually create real change. Most people genuinely want to grow, learn new abilities, and improve their personal and professional life. Yet something strange keeps happening. They read books, attend workshops, save inspirational quotes, and even follow dozens of motivational channels. But months later, they discover that nothing really changed. The same habits, the same decisions, the same patterns. It is almost as if the desire is there, but the transformation refuses to follow. The core issue often lies in the gap between intention and honest self-observation. Many people assume they know exactly what they need to work on, but their self-perception is built on hope rather than evidence. When someone avoids facing uncomfortable truths, improvement becomes almost impossible, because real growth always begins with clarity about what is actually broken. Without that level of honesty, the person tries to fix problems that do not exist and ignores the ones that most. Another frequent reason for stalled growth is the inability to truly listen. People hear words, but they do not hear messages. When someone provides feedback, many interpret it as a personal attack rather than a valuable signal. As a result, they defend themselves instead of learning from the moment. This defensive response becomes a silent wall that blocks growth. Imagine trying to improve your communication skills while rejecting every suggestion offered by people who speak with you every day. The irony is almost comedic. Yet this is extremely common. Self-development also collapses when the person sees improvement as a side task rather than a primary life responsibility. Growth becomes something to do when there is extra time, and extra time rarely exists. So improvement is constantly postponed in favor of urgent tasks that consume the entire week. When people treat growth as optional, it eventually becomes invisible. There is something absolutely important here. Self-development requires active practice, not passive learning. Watching lessons about leadership does not make someone a leader. Reading about emotional intelligence does not suddenly create emotional intelligence. Growth requires applying insights in real situations, making mistakes, observing reactions, and adjusting the approach. Without that repetition, knowledge evaporates. Now here is the question that truly matters. What is the hidden mechanism that keeps good? Intelligent, well-intentioned people stuck in the exact same place for years? The answer is surprisingly simple. Many individuals choose comfort over progress without even realizing it. Improvement is uncomfortable. It challenges identity, exposes weaknesses, and stretches emotional limits. Comfort, on the other hand, is warm, familiar, and predictable. When confronted with the choice between a challenging growth action and a familiar routine, the unconscious mind almost always selects the familiar option. This internal preference for comfort quietly sabotages every plan that requires discipline or vulnerability. When someone chooses comfort, they avoid feedback because feedback might hurt. They avoid new habits because new habits require energy. They avoid deeper reflection because reflection sometimes reveals patterns they would rather ignore. As a result, they stay busy but unchanged. The desire for improvement continues to exist, but the behaviors required to create improvement are carefully avoided. In this strange balance, the person convinces themselves that they are working on growth, even though the actual behaviors prove the opposite. Another factor is the absence of passion in the development process. People try to improve qualities they do not care about, simply because they think it will impress others or increase status. But real growth happens when competence, passion, and meaningful purpose meet. When someone works on a skill that they genuinely value, improvement becomes natural. When the skill has no personal meaning, progress becomes exhausting. Passion is not a luxury in self-development. It is the engine. An often ignored aspect is the relationship between developing oneself and developing others. Helping others grow reinforces the belief that growth is essential. It creates accountability because it is difficult to encourage others to evolve while refusing to evolve yourself. This dynamic transforms development from an isolated effort into a shared practice that benefits everyone involved. Now here's the next big question. If comfort, lack of passion, and avoidance of feedback block improvement, what is the most effective way to break this cycle and create long-lasting growth? The answer to that final question begins with an internal shift. Growth becomes sustainable when a person chooses courage over comfort. Courage does not mean dramatic actions. It means small decisions made consistently. It means listening without defense. It means examining your weaknesses without shame. It means acting on what you discover, even when it feels awkward or unfamiliar. Courage transforms growth from a dream into a practice. To break the cycle, one must first collect accurate information about themselves. This can come from reflection, observation of real patterns, or respectful, honest feedback from trusted people. When clarity emerges, decisions become smarter. Instead of chasing 50 different improvements, the person focuses on the 2 or 3 areas that will create a powerful impact. Next, growth requires scheduled commitment. Improvement must be a priority, not an occasional project. When someone decides that growth deserves time every week, progress accelerates. Weeks become months, and habits begin to shift with surprising speed. This happens because the brain learns faster through repetition and measurable action. Finally, long-term improvement requires celebrating progress rather than waiting for perfection. Many people fail because they believe that improvement is only valid when it is dramatic. But real growth is built from subtle victories. Responding with calm instead of irritation, choosing reflection instead of defensiveness, asking questions instead of assuming answers. These small improvements, repeated consistently, compound into major transformation. If you embrace honest reflection, courageous action, consistent practice, and a meaningful connection to what you want to improve, you will not only grow faster, you will grow in a direction that truly matters to you. And that is the type of growth that lasts. If you enjoyed this journey and want more content that helps you evolve with clarity, confidence, and a bit of light humor, I would love to have you here. Please subscribe to the channel, take your place in this community, and let us grow together with intention and joy.